Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to continue the chapter number 4, the turning point. So we'll have to start from this paragraph. As Swapan and Deep dashed down and reached the foot of the staircase, they spotted an old lady coming towards the lift, which was right next to the stairs. Deep winked at Swapan and whispered, "The new neighbor." He rolled the ball towards her. She was about to trip on it and fall, but regained her balance somehow. As she leaned against the wall, the bag of vegetables slipped from her hands and fell on the floor with a thud. "Auntie, be careful," cried Deep. Almost instantly, Swapan asked innocently, "Oh, what happened?" She looked at the scattered vegetables and gave them a stern look. But before she could utter a word, the boys had disappeared down the path. She bent down, collected the vegetables, and went her way, muttering, "Oh, my ankle hurts now." So, here in this paragraph, first of all, we'll see difficult words. Here we have difficult word winked. What does it mean? Winked means blink. Then another word is regained. Regained means got back. Then stern. Stern means serious. Then muttering. Muttering means a privately expressed complaint. Another is thud. Thud means a heavy, loud sound. So, dear students, now we'll see what is there in this story further. Yes, actually, we come to know that Swapan and Deep spotted an old lady coming towards lift next to stairs as she was their new neighbor. So they decided to play prank with her by throwing ball towards her, and she was going to fall, but somehow she balanced herself, but bag of vegetables from her hand fell on the floor with a heavy loud sound. Swapan asked an old lady what happened, and then before she could say anything, they had disappeared from there. An old lady managed to collect the vegetables and went to the house, but her ankle was hurt. Now the next paragraph. The old lady Ramaya had recently shifted to the corner flat on the fourth floor of the building. About a month ago, she lived alone and would fend things for herself. Her only son worked in New Zealand and she had no one else to call a family. However, she managed to apply some pain relief balm on her ankle and went about doing her routine work. Now we'll see difficult words in this paragraph. First of all, you can see fend. What does it mean? Fend means to look after. Fend means to look after and prove for oneself. Then we will understand what is there in this paragraph. Yes, a month ago, Ramaya, that old lady, has shifted in their neighborhood on the fourth floor of the building. She was living alone there as her only son worked in New Zealand, so that's why she had no one else in her family, and somehow she managed to apply pain balm on her ankle and started her work. Yes, hardly had a week passed when Swapan and Deep made a fresh new plan to trouble Ramaya. "Let's try something new. I'm getting bored," said Swapan. At this, Deep gave a wicked smile and said, "Oh, yes, I have a game for it. Let's." Swapan cut him short and his eyes lit up. "I have got an idea. Let us go to the old lady's flat and ring the doorbell again and again after every few minutes. If we ring it thrice, she will be fed up and terribly angry." Deep exclaimed, unable to hold his excitement. "Brilliant! Remember, we ought to be careful so as not to be caught. Each time we can just hide in the corner of the staircase on the third floor, right below her entrance door." Swapan had nodded right, and off they went to Ramaya's flat. Deep Deep rang the doorbell and they hurried down the stairs, hid in the corner, and waited with bated breath. They could hear the door open and Ramaya call out, "Who is it?" Soon the door closed as the latch was turned. The boys smiled at one another. Yes, now we'll see difficult words in this paragraph. First of all, we'll see difficult words. So here we will see that bated breath. Bated breath means that breath drawn in. Breath drawn in. Now we will understand meaning of this paragraph. And yes, again they made a plan to disturb Ramaya. Deep made a plan to disturb Ramaya by ringing her doorbell again and again after every few minutes. They thought that if they would ring the bell 3 times, then she'll be angry. But he said that they ought to be careful so as not to be caught. They went to Ramaya's flat, rang the bell, hid in the corner. They heard Ramaya's voice, "Who is it?" And soon door was closed. Both of them passed smile at each other. Now, another paragraph. Swapan rushed back again with Deep in tow. He quickly rang the bell and ran back to their hideout. Again they heard the door open and Ramaya's loud voice, "Who is ringing the bell again and again to trouble me?" she uttered in a complaining tone. The door closed within seconds. The boys chuckled and spoke in hushed tones. "Oh, what fun!" Deep added. "This time she will definitely shout and fret." So dear students, let's first find out difficult words in these two paragraphs. First of all, we'll see that chuckled. What does it mean? Chuckled. Chuckled means laughed quietly. Then we have another word, that is fret. Fret is be upset. And hushed. Hushed means quiet and still. So what is there in these two paragraphs? Actually the boys were very happy on this mischievous act. They laughed quietly, and Deep said that this old lady will definitely be upset now. So dear students, I have explained you this much today, and in next video I am going to explain further and will complete that chapter in next video. So till then, bye.